Snowy River fully embraces saving costs for the consumer. The SR20 behind me is fully imported, with only gas and electrical sign-off done locally before it hits the showroom floor. From the outside, the Snowy River looks like any locally made caravan, and on the inside, surprise, it does too. But at $57,990, it's exceptionally affordable, especially when you start looking at what's included standard. Let's hear from the judges what they had to say about the imported SR20. Snowy River SR20.
So the chassis is conventional sort of Duragal box section style, but bodywork is quite different. It's a composite wall with an aluminium frame, but the aluminium is actually within the wall, so it's not a separate frame. The strength factor is in the walls itself. So the whole thing is quite relatively lightweight, but also very strong.
This is a blacktop van, priced very aggressively, low end of the market. Do you think it has what it needs?
Look, I think for the price, it's a pretty exceptional van. Great value for money. It's classed as a semi-off-roader. By their stats, you know, you can take it around Australia, no problems at all. For the price, I mean, wow.
I thought some of the design inside of it, as far as the kitchen, was quite good. The little cubby holes as you stepped up. They had a great size slide out by the fridge. They had reasonably good storage for that size van. They had good windows and skylines. And the bathroom, there were some blank walls there that I could have seen some cupboards on. For the price, it wasn't bad.
It's a real standout, isn't it? But I think the thing to remember about this van is that it's a sister brand to Regent. It is their own technology. They developed the composite walls. It's a van that's got everything that the Australian public has been asking for.
It was a totally different suspension system to what we've seen on other vans. This was a Torflex system. That was something that was different.
I think the use of the Torsional Suspension, which is a copy of the Alco's IRS, is almost a radical step. Very few Australian manufacturers use it, but obviously it works, and I think that's a very bold step, but I think it's a good one.
John, how about customer care and after-sales service?
On the face of it, the 12-month warranty doesn't sound that flash, but they do have a very competent person at their warranty desk, and it seems like they go out of their way to make sure that things are fixed properly and quickly.
What stood out to you on the Snowy River?
For the money, I thought the layout was quite good. Yeah, I would have liked to have seen probably a few more power points on it. It weren't bad. I liked some of the, the slide-out cover by the fridge and bits and pieces like that, so nothing really stood out, but it was a good basic layout for the van.
They do run a standard floor plan. That's obviously to cut down costs, but they do have options for your finish colours inside.
Most of the vans here have a BM Pro battery management system or some equivalent, which is definitely a growing trend in caravans, in my opinion, becoming essential because you have a number of ways, different ways of charging batteries, and we have different batteries. It's almost becoming mandatory for some sort of battery management system like the BM Pro.
How did it tow, John?
It was one of the lighter vans. It was interesting when we put it on the weighbridge yesterday, it was only 40 k's over what it should have been, which accounted for the water that was in it. So it was lighter and it did move around in the wind, but in the more benign sections it was fine. I like that rubber torsion bar suspension. I think it works really well. I didn't have any problems with it towing at all.
There you have it. You've heard from the judges on the Snowy River SR20 at BLA C-Zone Best Aussie Vans 2019.